just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. So apparently we've got some announcements on GTA 6. Sorry, I thought I did the season finale a couple of days ago, but apparently GTA have decided they want to announce some price structures and physical media and stuff like that. So let's talk about GTA 6. What in the world is going on right now? Like, okay, we have got the digital announcements. So it's going to be $159 and maybe 95 cents for the Ultimate Edition. And I think it's 129 and whatever cents for the Standard Edition. Now, with pre-orders and that, you apparently get Vice City Retro or whatever. I don't know how they're doing that, but what I understand about it is that they've also got a physical media release, but not really physical media. And what are they thinking? Like, okay, I get some people want to buy and have the case. Like, I like the case. That's why I went out recently. Okay, I'm going to do this in a separate video. I know I did the thing, but I'm going to do an encore one after the thing before I move. That was always the plan, but I went out and bought some new releases for Blu-rays. So I definitely like a cover or two. You know, definitely I got the new Avatar as well. Pink Panther. And also the original Eye, because the original Eye is awesome. Anyways, outside of that, what I want to know is, like, they've got a physical media release. They've got a physical media release with the case. So you're going to have GTA 6 with a case. But it's going to have a digital code inside, not an actual disc. Which is kind of against the point of what physical media is. Now, if you do like a case and you just want a case to display, cool. I hope they have some mini maps in there. I hope there's some sort of incentive to buy that version. But if it's just going to be one code inside it, what is the point? What is the point of it? I'm serious. What's the point of it? I mean, I can print it off an inkjet printer and have the same thing. What is the point of having it if there's no disc inside? What is the point of having it other than getting on YouTube and talking about a movie? Because definitely, you know, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to leave these out. You know, I definitely like love coming on here and talking about a nice movie and a nice case and talking about the edition. But if there's no disc inside, what is the bloody point? Like, look, I like physical media. Pretty clear, I like physical media. But if we're not getting a disc, why even do a physical version? Now, as I said, I know some people like going in the stores, but the whole point of having it in stores is that people who don't have an internet connection or don't have a strong internet connection, don't you all have cell phones mentality? If you don't have like a cell phone or whatever to download, or the internet or the NBN, then yeah, go in the store, buy it on disc, install it the old-fashioned way. But having it not on disc, what is the point of having the cover there with just a digital code inside? Now, I know Nintendo have done it recently. I know Nintendo have digital codes. I think Xbox did it as well. Everyone's done it. But what is the point? What is the point of having a physical media version without the physical media? Like, what are we doing, Geraldo? Like, what is the world coming to? Like, what are we coming to where physical media now is a digital code? And you get a case. Is there anything inside the case? Do we get the mini map? No, that could actually be worth it if we get like the mini map and the booklet and all that stuff, like bonus stuff inside the case with a digital code. That could be cool. But just getting a digital code? That's not physical media. Now, the argument has been that, oh, well, no matter what you do, it's not going to fit on physical media. It's just not going to fit on Blu-rays. Even if you use 100 gigabyte discs, it's just not going to fit on there. Well, they actually solved this a while back. They solved this a long time ago with multiple discs. I remember games on Xbox and like PlayStation never really had this problem, though some did, where you'd have multiple discs. You'd install, like, disc 1 would be in the installation disc. Disc 2 sometimes would be an installation disc if it was the DVD era. And then disc 3 would be the play disc. Once they're both installed on the hard drive, then you play it on disc 3. That's how Xbox used to do it. Why can't we have 3 100 gigabyte discs? Charge $200 for it. Charge $250 for it, because you're printing discs. I know it costs more. I know there's production costs. But put it on a disc. I don't understand why we would have a physical media copy without the physical media. It's the physical media copy without the physical media. You get a code. You get a code. You don't get a disc. I am someone who believes a lot of things, but I'm someone who believes if you're paying for a physical media copy, you should get the physical media copy. Now, that's outside of other questions. Like, I want to show you something while I'm on here. I know some people say, oh, but the physical media will never last. That can be true sometimes. I found in one of my collections of On the Buses recently, I found on season 7, on a lot of seasons in this are what you refer to as disc rot, but understandably, stuff like that can happen to discs. This is disc rot. Now, this probably happened way before I even bought it. This probably happened way back before I even bought it in JB Hi-Fi. I bought it from someplace which is hotter climate. The rot probably started before I even opened it. But for something like this, even as a display piece, I understand, like, yes, most seasons in here aren't working anymore because I think a lot of them are rotted or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I've got, like, I think season 4, one disc of season 4 works, season 5 completely works, season 6, one disc of that works, and then the rest don't work. But it's cool to have a display piece. I get it. It's cool to have a display piece. But also, like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, why would people buy a physical media copy? I'm just trying to put this back in the bag because I hate having things out of place. Such a neat freak. What is the point of having a physical media copy without the physical media? I'm not going to hide this video while I'm gaming, by the way. I'm going to put it on the main channel. This is a main channel video. So, yeah, sorry if you're seeing gaming stuff on the main channel, but I'm technically not supposed to be on YouTube at the moment because I'm, like, technically moving, but also, like, I've technically done the season finale already, and you don't... I mean, you could do an encore episode after season finale. I don't know. Maybe I'll do an encore episode. But this was big enough to where I had to come out and do something. Physical media without the physical media. GTA 6 without a disc. And people are still going to go into EB Games or JB Hi-Fi or Big W or wherever you get your games from and buy a copy of a game that's just a digital code to download it as you could on the PlayStation Store. Do you get the case? Cool, you get the case. What's inside the case? Do you get a mini-map? Do you get any sort of extras inside that case to say, okay, I'm going to buy that edition because I get X, Y, and Z that the digital code doesn't? Or do you get a statue? I know some digital, like, some physical media stuff in the past, you used to get statues. You used to get, like, little sort of things. I don't know if this is one of them. No, this was just one I bought on my own. But you'd get, like, little statues or something, and you'd be able to display them, you know, you'd be able to put them wherever you want to put them, you know, you can put them up there if you want. Goku's very tall. You're not going to be able to see the top of him. But, you know, you could essentially make that decision of, okay, I'm buying it for the Nathan Drake statue, or I'm buying it for the Ellie statue, or I'm buying it for the God of War statue. You could make decisions based on, okay, I'm not getting the disc, but I'm getting something that's not available digitally. I'm getting some sort of keepsake. I'm getting some sort of thing that I can point to and say, I own it. But the point of physical media and having a physical media copy is that, okay, I can take that disc out and put it in another console. Now you might say, oh, but you just link your PlayStation account. What happens if you don't have a digital thing? What happens if you can't download it? I reckon if they don't want to put it on a disc, do the next best thing. Put it on a USB then. Oh, but then people will just be still on the source code or whatever. But put it on something. And I understand why the idea is don't put physical media yet because the gamers online will put CJ in the game or whatever. I get the whole mentality. I get why they don't want to do discs. Because people out there want to, like, not hack it, but like code and do stuff to it and, like, play around, have more fun with it. But, man oh man, how do we get a physical media copy without the physical media? It's just bizarre. And the fact that it's charging the same amount as the digital version, $159.90 for the Ultimate Edition, or you can get the standard for $129 or something. The fact that they're still charging in line with the PlayStation Store for a physical copy that doesn't have physical, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy here. Maybe I'm just crazy by thinking I would want to get a physical media copy with a physical media game I buy. Maybe I'm just crazy. That being said, I don't think anyone's going to miss GTA 6. I don't think anyone's going to miss out on it. If you're going to play it, you're going to play it no matter how you get access to it. I just don't like that we're not getting physical media with it. They're definitely putting the case out. They're putting the effort into printing a nice, pretty case. Let's get something to make it special. Let's get some mini maps in there. Maybe let's get a disc. Let's get the soundtrack. Okay, look, you can't put the game on the disc. Fine. At least put the music in there and say, well, we're putting the music of the thing. This is just a Blues Brothers thing I got at a Salvos or Savers or something. But, you know, put the music of it in there. Put the music. You know, put something in there so it's like, okay, the game is the digital code, but I can get the music and the CD that's exclusive in that pack. Give us an experience. And look, Rockstar is in a precarious position at the moment. I know, obviously, one of the Hauser brothers, I think it was Dan Hauser's left the company. You know, what's his name? Lonzo or whatever? Not Lonzo. What's his name? Lenzo or whatever. Oh, I forget his name. But you know, all the people who made Rockstar are essentially gone, except for Sam Hauser, and obviously there's a few people there who still are the essence of Rockstar. But a lot of Rockstar's old school staff who put a lot of input into the last game, which was Red Dead Redemption 2, a lot of those people left after Red Dead Redemption 2. And we're waiting to see how GTA 6 is going to look, because we've been waiting for it for, what is it, 13 years? That light is blaring right into my eyes, by the way. I'm never this close to the camera. But let me know what you think. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know what to say. It's doing my head in. I'm getting back away from that light because it's really blaring into my eyes. Let me know what you think. I will stand in the middle and put some end screens. Go and watch everything. Go watch all. And tell me what you think. Are you buying GTA 6? Are you going out to buy a digital copy? And my eyes are really stinging because that light's blaring. Blah. Bye-bye. We told him bye-bye, Geraldo. Now we have to do an encore and all that. Why did you have to make